There's some games I think shouldn't have crossplay.
Such as, let's get into it.
So what games do you think should have crossplay versus shouldn't?
What genre of video games we talking?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a genre specifically. It can just be a game. Like I think Under Night should have crossplay because why doesn't it?
I think Under Night should definitely have crossplay. For like Matthew and Hanok, I think Night Rain should definitely have crossplay. I don't know why that game doesn't. No, it's just because of matchmaking. No, the matchmaking in that game is slow and it needs crossplay. I think games that shouldn't have crossplay, games like, I mean, but Call of Duty, you have the option to turn it off and on.
Yeah, I feel like every game that you wouldn't want to have crossplay, you have the ability to switch it on and off. For the most part,
but I feel like, but my thing is, I don't think it should be automatically on, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I feel like crossplay shouldn't be automatically on. It should be automatically turned off, and you have the ability to turn it on. Because you got a lot of new people that just hop on and just play. Little do they know they're playing against sweatbags on PC. So it's like I think it should be automatically off. Because most of the time they don't even know how to turn it on.
I was gonna say what y'all say is like a universal rule for y'all that like most FPSs should have that mode.
Well,
most FPSs should have the ability to turn on and off.
Yeah, I think pretty much all of them do. For the most part, Call of Duty, Overwatch. Well, I mean, Loki. Well, let me ask you this then: do you think that like hero shooters ranked modes should be able to have crossplay? Because for games like Call of Duty and what was it? I think Fortnite, their ranked game modes you can play crossplay for. You know what I mean? And those aren't hero shooters, but you know, even Paladins have no no crossplay for ranked. So, and I think Valorant as well doesn't.
Call of Duty should do the same route as. I feel like everything should be the Apex route. If you're playing with a PC nigga, you should play in a mixed fucking lobby. Apex. You shouldn't load up a whole party of console and then go against whatever else they're playing on other than Xbox and PlayStation.
I think all
all fighting games.
I think all ranked
I don't see why not.
Game modes should have the mixed lobbies that you were saying though. Like I'd like that, especially for rivals. I think it'd be like interesting to see because some that I think the mixed lobbies would be a good idea for games like Marvel Rivals. Like something I realized when watching, like I think it was primarily Nock playing ranked, is that you guys is like your metas are kind of different from the PCs. Like you guys play a lot more. You guys play a lot less Luna Snow, which is crazy because that character is so strong. Yeah, like characters like Moon Knight and Scarlet Witch are so.
People ban like easy characters and shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion. People were banning, when I was playing, people were just banning easy characters.
PC Rivals is not all that.
Because niggas can't hit their shots.
I know.
Niggas can't hit their shots.
What about PC Wolverine?
PC Wolverine? I mean, that character's broken no matter who you freaking play, bro. Or whatever you play on. But yeah, no, that character's very popular, meta-wise. Super, super popular. You don't find aimers on PC on like until like Diamond. This is also true.
Console people have to do more. Like there's aim assist, but it's not like strong. In my opinion, it don't feel strong. I feel like you got to do more work for characters like just basically like any character that actually has to shoot. You got to do more work than a PC player would.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that can't aim on PC though.
I feel like that's just a skill issue part. Like they have a whole you have a whole arm to control your shots. Like how are you missing your shit?
I'm not disagreeing, but it's just like it's kind of.
We're using a finger.
I know, but I'm saying it's similar to like it's not as easy as it looks thing for like PC to console. Like you can't just pick up a controller and just aim well because you have aim assist. It's also the same thing. Just because you have your whole arm doesn't mean you're gonna be able to aim well off rip. I can say that like. I can say when it comes to like aiming on like controller, Justin, I'm pretty used to it, like just because I grew up on it. But like I do think like after you learn the fundamentals for like keyboard and mouse, like aiming on a keyboard and mouse is just it's better in every aspect of the word. I'm not gonna lie, like aim assist be damn, bro. Like it's just so much better. You feel a lot more precise and a lot more in control. You can do a lot more mechanically than what a console player can do. It's just a lot better. People got muscle memory to develop when aiming and shit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't even matter which platform you're on. Like to do that, you still have to develop that muscle memory. It does feel nice to track with a mouse, 100%. Especially if you're like if you're hitting a moving target, then
Oh my
You just hit
God.
everything?
Try flicking on console. Let me know how that goes.
Nah, flicking on consoles like nah. You got that. I ain't gonna lie. That's not my body. Nah, flicking on a mouse though, that's fun. I don't know. I don't feel like the mechanical difference between like keyboard and mouse and controller is enough reason to not allow them to play in the same ranked lobbies.
It most definitely is.
What you mean?
Put a top hella player on console versus a top hella player on
I'm about to
PC.
say, hold
Yeah,
on.
they're getting
talking
fried, but like that's why you would have the mixed lobbies.
It's not a fair
That's the
fight.
point. That's the product of the mixed lobbies.
I'm saying
It wouldn't even be like
if you don't want to deal.
it
with
wouldn't be
you
like
can-
you'll just play against other PC players and they happen to have a console on their team. They do, but like you're kind of hindering your team if you're playing with one PC person.
But, okay, hear me out.
Your
hear me
entire
out,
team
hear me
is PC. It's that 2 people on your team is console players, while the entire team is also PC.
out. Hear me out.
You're just
though,
gonna
right?
lose that.
Hear me out though. There is plenty of people that play on PC that play with a controller plugged in. A couple of the top 500 people, they all play on, not all, but a lot of them play on the controller on PC. Like they're playing against the people that you guys are saying in this instance. But there's, as we have
Who are
already
they
said,
playing though? What are the characters are
It's a
playing?
mixture of tank, DPS, like healer. They play all the roles. That's what I'm saying.
That's controller on steroids, though. Basically.
That's not controller on steroids. What do you mean?
Bro, a controller on PC is a lot different from a controller on console.
How?
Because PC has a wider range of like everything that the console has. A console is limited.
Be
Don't get me
more
wrong,
specific. Be
PS5
more specific when you say that.
The only thing I would say about that is just like the PC in general, like what PC they're using compared to the console.
But
I think
that's
what he's
also-
probably trying to say.
I was about to say
Like-
that's also a gamble. There's also yes, it's full screen. It's also a gamble though because some people's PCs are not as good as you think. Like not everybody has a 5090 in their freaking computer. You know what I mean? Some people are playing off of laptops, bro. Like they're maxing out at 60 frames a second. You know what I mean? And that's what the PS5 is. But you like,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's low. That might be like more people have like more like PS5 strength PCs than like super PCs. You know what I mean? Like those things are not cheap, bro. You know what I mean?
But even then, a PS5 strength PC is still better than a PS5. That's like a PS5 Pro, if anything.
How?
You feel me?
How? What makes
Bro,
it better?
Even the fact that you can upgrade this shit, like past what it already is.
But we're not
is
talking
crazy
about
enough.
upgrading. I'm talking about the strength
I'm
of
saying,
that PC.
As it
Like,
is. Right,
yeah.
as it is.
You're dead, by the way.
Well, I can't say I know any PC players in the high ranks that are that have a PS5 strength PC on them, so I can't really answer that.
I don't know
But-
I don't know the strength of their PCs either. I'm just saying like I know.
But I would definitely play if I had a PC and I was playing Marvel Rivals. I would use a controller anyways.
Yeah.
I would learn I would learn mouse and keyboard, but I would just use controller because I like using controller.
Which is fine. That's what a lot of people do anyway. Like I don't know, just because some people get on PC.
It just there's certain characters
that
I just wouldn't. There's just certain characters I wouldn't play because I know I wouldn't be able to combat them and fucking outdo that other person. Like if I'm going hit scan for hit scan, I just know I'm probably gonna lose that.
But also,
would have
I
to
think
try harder to hit
I
my
think
shots
you
than
guys, I think you guys also do overestimate how good some PC players are because some of them niggas really do suck.
You put a dog shit console player in Grandmaster versus a dog shit PC player in Grandmaster. I'm pretty sure the Grandmaster PC player is gonna shit on a dog shit fucking console player. Even then, I feel like bronze PC players are dogging on bronze console players.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I disagree. Yeah.
I disagree. That listen, what I said was the floor
PC
for
niggas be some
console was
dog
lower.
buttons, don't
Like
get me wrong.
the bad people on PC are
They are
horrible.
horrible.
Like
It's
horrible.
Bought it out.
Like their floor is a lot
straight
freaking
NPC.
like. Come on, bro. Nah, I think I gotta
bad.
disagree with you there.
Apex is buns in general. The fuck?
I say Apex is fun. It's fun.
The
That
fuck?
game is bored.
That game is buns in fucking general.
That game been bunny since like it was about season 11.
That's a game. That's a game I feel like shouldn't be able to play ranked with PC people. That's a game I feel like you shouldn't be able to play.
Why?
Because, well, first of all, the console can't even do. Well, back then the console couldn't do most of. Well, not even back then. It still can't. Console players can't do the same shit that PC players could. And you'd be like, oh, it's like, well, the niggas on PC that play controller, they have the ability to do all the shit that the PC can do. The PlayStation can't.
Explain a little bit.
We're not able. We
Elaborate,
weren't able to
dude.
trap. We weren't able to tap strafe back then. But console players on PC were able to not console players, but controller players on PC were able to tap strafe.
Yeah, but that wasn't a thingy. That was like a bannable offense if you use the macro like that. Like if you assigned a button to your controller through Steam, because you can only do it through Steam. Like that, you could get in trouble for that. Like you'd probably lose your account. So it's not like it's not necessarily.
Most people weren't even getting banned for that shit.
Getting banned. I was about to say who gonna figure out like, oh man.
Yeah, even then, like
that button on there.
even if the controller player is not tap strafing, we got PC players that are literally tap strafing. You know how hard it is to track a nigga that's tap strafing on controller on console. Like personally, I didn't mind going against PC players because I was actually confident in my aim.
Like, I also
but it was
think,
just like
I
for
also
people
think, though, like that's like the people you guys are talking about are literally like the top 1% of like PC players on that game. Bro, no.
Not now.
You're not gonna. Okay, well, definitely not now. But when we were playing that game for sure, bro, niggas was not top strafing like that. I literally played Apex like damn near every single day on PC, bro.
Like you know how people have like when they stream, like only they won't show their face, they'll only show like.
Oh, you're talking about like the freaking yeah. Those whoever would stream that doesn't have their face on the camera but has their mouse, those niggas are sweats, bro. Show me a Valorant player that only shows his mouse that isn't cracked out at the game. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are only talking about the 1% of people on console, bro, or on PC. Sorry. Alright, so me and my friends continue to go back and forth for what was maybe like another 10-ish minutes. But if anything, I want to hear what you guys have to think. Those of you that are watching the video to this point, I appreciate you. But also, I want to know, what do you think? Do you think that games should have crossplay in their ranked systems? Do you think that keyboard and mouse is harder than controller? Do you think controller on console is harder or easier than it is on PC? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, I appreciate you for watching the video. Have a great one.